What is going on YouTube? Xbox Video here with a kind of an unorthodox video, if you will. Most of my videos are about, just gameplay, me having fun. I don't really have a preference as far as, what system I play. I mean, I own Nintendos, I own PlayStations, I own Xboxes, I own PC. But lately, all I see is, fanboys just everywhere talking about, oh, the PlayStation's better, oh, the Xbox is better, oh, Nintendo's better. Why can't people just realize that people have preferences? It doesn't make sense to me because, if you look at all my videos, I own all of these systems. I play on all these systems. I don't, think that one is better than the other. Why? Because I get enjoyment out of all these systems. I'm not going to say, oh, well, Sony sold more, so it must be the better system. Well, if you look at it technically, specification-wise, yeah, it has faster RAM. Yeah, it has a little bit better processor. But honestly, if I play a game on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, I don't see a big difference. Now, that's me personally. If that's what you're looking for and you want to nitpick, hey, by all means. But, if you're going to trash other people because, hey, they have an Xbox and I have a PS4 and it's so much better, dude, you need to get out of your mom's basement because that is a fanboy mentality. People need to stop being fanboys. It's just, it's absurd. It's childish, Video games used to be childish, and a lot of people would say, oh, well, you're an older guy. You play video games. That's childish. Well, the average age of a gamer is 35 years old. So, that's not really a child, On top of that, most of these games that are coming out, like the one you're seeing now, Mafia 3, children shouldn't even be playing this game. It's got racism in it. It's got sexism in it. They're dropping the N-word constantly, dropping the F-bomb constantly. It's really crazy. The game is good on either system, Xbox, PlayStation, But people are like, oh, I'm going to get my 1080p 60 frames per second, constantly on the PS4. And it's like, okay, and what's your point? Because, if I'm enjoying the game at 720p and, 720p at 30 frames per second or 900p at 30 frames per second, if I'm enjoying it, why would you hate on me for that? Or why would you hate on somebody else for that? If you can afford both systems, get them. That's what I do because you can't get every game on every console, If we could, then we would only need one console, So look at it this way. Because there is a Microsoft, because there is a Sony, because there is a Nintendo, there's always going to be competition. And who wins in that? We do. We win in that. It's not a race, between people. It's not a race between developers. It's not a race between console makers. They're all in it to make money, sure. But bottom line, they're not in it to divide customers. Sure, all of them want you to buy their system, and that's awesome. But I don't think their intention is for us to be nitpicking each other and calling each other out and, putting each other down. It does not make sense to me. I've had my YouTube channel for 10 years, and it's all gaming. If you look through my history, you might find maybe a handful of videos that aren't really even about gaming, but 99.999% are gaming. And if you look at each one, guess what? You're not going to find an exclusive console or an exclusive game developer or any of that. You're going to see a variety. You're going to see a variety of games. You're going to see adult games. You're going to see child games. You're going to see arcade games. You name it. That's what my channel is about. My channel is about, it's for you guys, basically. It's for you guys to be able to look and say, oh, well, I've never heard of this game, And just because you haven't heard of it or because I have it on there, that does not mean I'm partial to that system, So I guess my rant is basically, people just need to quit being fanboys. People just need to realize, well, this guy prefers PlayStation. Cool, And Microsoft's on the right track as far as trying to make cross, online play with PlayStation possible. they've already said, hey, let's do this. You know, the ball's in Sony's court now. They just haven't done it yet. I do know that Rocket League was like one of the first cross-play games. Like people on PC can play with Xbox. I mean, I really wish Sony would do that. You know, and I'm not really too keen on the idea of like on Call of Duty or whatever being able to play with PC players, because a mouse and keyboard is going to kick your ass every time if you're using a controller. I hate to say that. Now, I don't play on PC. I prefer the console, but PC players are going to kick your ass. You know, with a mouse and keyboard, the reaction time is a lot faster, and you know, so if they enable that, I'm not going to do that. You know, I'm not even about to even try to go up against anybody in Call of Duty if they're using a mouse and keyboard. I'm not going to do it. So, anyway, man, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and that's pretty much what my rant was about, man. Let's all not be fanboys. If we're going to be fanboys, let's be fanboys of every system. Let's be fanboys of every game. Let's be fanboys of every developer. And all get along, man. You know? It's a big world, man. Life is short. We got a lot of games to play before we go. So keep that in mind, man. Till next time, man. Be cool.